You should start reading books or just going and fucking talking to people, having some real world experiences instead of just watching videos all day. And this kind of feeds back into one of my other videos where I was talking about how you should just read more. And I kind of want to emphasize that point. So you get to a point where you know all the basic shit of like what you need to do with your life, right? Do this, be happy, blah, blah, blah. Stop doing these bad habits like watching porn, eating sugary foods. Like, you heard all this shit before. It gets to a point where watching videos isn't beneficial anymore. Like, to a lot of people, you're not learning any new shit. You can watch podcasts maybe every once in a while, but it gets to a point where you just need to read. Start reading and start talking to people. And reading is so powerful because you have to do it like with an intention in mind. And what I mean by that is when you're scrolling on YouTube, you'll just click whatever random like improve your life, self-improvement video pops up on your feed, and you watch it and think it helps you. Whereas with reading a book, you first look at the problem you're facing. So let's say you're facing, I want to make money, or I want to learn how to like get a girl, or whatever the fuck. With reading, you just get a book specifically on that topic. You spend 3 or 4 days reading it and you master that area. And of course it's not just as easy as reading it, but you go so much more in depth than any video could, or even a course. Because think about it, like this author who's written this book has spent probably a decade or 5 years like putting everything he's learned from his entire life about this subject into 300 pages versus some guy just talking to you in a camera like this for 10 minutes. It's quite obvious which one's going to be more valuable. So that's the first thing. Read more, right? Read more. Stop watching fucking videos. They're wasting your time. And I'm emphasizing this so much because I've spent so much time watching these fucking videos, and it gets to a point where they're just so repetitive. Everyone's saying the same shit, then they contradict each other. Like, you get the own idea. You have to graduate from YouTube. Like, move on to other shit. This was a small portion of your life where you got this basic information. You woke up to what you want to do with your life. Now it's time to fucking put it in action and get knowledge on different subjects, deeper subjects. And you do that with reading. And the other point, like I was saying at the start of the video, is go and talk to people, meet people, network with people. The power of that is insane. Like, I can't describe how insane that is. My mentor, for example, my friend at this point, my friend is friends with Hamza, like good friends. So I'm one connection away from Hamza, who's big in this space. Same with like, I know a couple other people who know some big people in the business world. Like, you're one connection away from knowing a lot of big people. And like, I know guys making 30K a month online. I know guys making like 50K a month online, 10K, 5K. Like, I know a lot of these people. And just the fact that I know them, like, I'm not extracting value or see it as a value exchange or anything like that. Like, these guys are my friends. But just knowing them opens up so many doors and so many opportunities that I would never get just from watching videos. So that's the other thing. Go out and fucking meet people. And you're probably wondering, like, how do I do that? And how do I find good books? I'm going to tell you the answer to both of those things. So the first one with the books, which I kind of talked about earlier, is don't just pick any random like self-help book or business book or whatever and start reading it. You can do that, but the best way to do it is just read based off like a current problem you're facing. For example, you're lonely and you're trying to get a girl. Pick up a book about how to get a girl or whatever, if that's you. Or you're struggling with mindset. Pick up a book about mindset, or what specifically you're struggling with that part of your mindset. Or you're struggling with getting leads in your business. Well, read a book on getting leads in your business. Like, that's how you should be picking and choosing your books. Read them, master that problem, and then move on to the next book and the next, and keep repeating that. Keep solving your problems, get richer, whatever the fuck. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Ooh. Anyway, yeah, do that with the books. And then as far as meeting people, excuse me, by the way, for that sneeze, I know it's loud. As far as meeting people goes, it's probably pretty funny for you guys. As far as meeting people goes, there's a few ways you can go about it. And one of them is create content. And I say that because I have like 200 subscribers, a little less at this point. And a lot of people I've met have just reached out to me from watching my videos, or they commented on my videos, and I connected with them that way. And that's a surefire way to find people who are like-minded to you, because if you're watching a video of me and you agree with what I'm saying and you message me, we probably have similar values, right? So that's one way, is with content. Some of you might not want to do that, and that's understandable. Another way is online communities. Join a community where you share the same values as them, and just get in there, start talking to people, make posts, message people, get on Zoom calls. That's how I met a lot of the fucking guys, like higher level guys I know. It's just Zoom calls and online communities. That's a big one. And then the old fashioned way, the normal way, is just fucking talk to people. Don't get into this ego filled zone where you're like, I'm on self-improvement, I'm trying to better myself, and no one else is on this path, everyone else is different, like I'm better than everyone. Don't think that, because you're not better than anyone, all right? Everyone has their own advantages in specific fields, but no matter who you meet, they're always superior to you in one way or another. Maybe just something very small, but they are superior to you in that little frame. And when you hold that, like what I just said, in your mind, and you go and meet people, you'll be so much more like present when talking to them. You'll be more pleasant to talk to as well. So don't think you're just better than everyone else. You're not going to meet anybody doing that. And practical ways to go and meet people, well, there's a few ways. Talk to people in the gym. It's an easy one. Like, if you don't know how to go up to someone and talk to them, then you're pretty far gone, bro. Just speak to them, like, oh, look at this, oh, the weather, blah, blah. Like, it's simple shit. It's not some big thing. You can't talk to people. So that's one thing. Meet people in the gym. You can also meet people out. So, I mean, I live in Florida, so the beach, right? Walking on a bridge near the water, going out to eat, going to coffee shops is a big one. I don't do this much right now, but I enjoy going to coffee shops and hanging out there and talking to some people. That's another great option if you like coffee, right? So these are just some few ways you can meet people. And once you start doing this and you start sharing like the things you want to do, and you find someone who has similar goals to you, they're going to know people, and you're going to know people, and you're going to connect people, and all of a sudden all these doors are going to start opening up for you. I've even seen it in my own life, where just like a year of trying to start this online entrepreneurship game, like I've already met so many high level people. Like I know guys making like over $1 million a year online, which is crazy, right? But it just goes to show, like, once you want something, there's other people who also want that thing or have the same values as you, and you're just naturally pulled towards them in one way or another. So that's the other thing. Be patient with this stuff. Keep going at it. And yeah, stop watching fucking videos, guys. If you're sitting in your room all day just watching videos, you're not connecting with anybody, you're not gaining any real deep knowledge after a while, and you're not networking, you're not growing, you're not getting any real life experience, you're not taking any action, you're just being a hermit. You're being a glorified hermit in your own mind, because you think you're growing so much, you think you're developing so much. In reality, you're just sitting in your fucking room watching self-help videos, which sounds fucking weird, but that's what you're doing, bro. Go out. Go do shit. Make connections. Get a fucking job. Make some fucking money. Like, people are all about make money online or start your own business. Bro, get a job first. Especially if you haven't ever worked one, you need to get a job first. Get a job. And then if you do want to make money online, the best way to fucking do it is to get an online sales job. And I'm going to make a video more in depth about how you can actually go about doing that and how I did it. I kind of made one earlier, but I'll go more in depth about like exactly how I did it and teach you guys too as well. Just comment if you want that. Or if you want like me to help you directly just with some tips, like message me on Instagram or something. But anyway, the best way to make money online by far right now is an online sales job. Because most of you aren't ready to make money online yet. Like, you'll think that you are, and I'm saying this out of my own experience. You'll think that you are, and you'll go and try to start an agency, and you'll literally won't do any cold calls. Like, you won't do the thing that's going to get you the business. You'll start drop shipping, but you won't ever run ads. You'll just research products. You'll just make a website. You'll just do all this shit. Same with agency. You'll just watch the courses, do the niche, but when it comes to actually making the sales calls or the cold calls or whatever the fuck, or delivering the service, you just won't do it because you're not ready yet. Maybe a few of you are, if you've been in this game of developing yourself for a while, but most of you are fucking not ready for that, okay? And the best way to go about it, in my opinion, is get an online sales job. You learn the discipline of working long, hard, shitty hours. You don't want to make the calls. People are dicks to you. You want to give up, but you just keep pushing through and you make money. So this is the thing. You can actually make a lot of money with an online sales job. You don't necessarily even have to switch to another business. You can easily make like 15, 20K a month with a sales job after being there for like a year. If you're, choosing different offers, and I'm talking a remote sales job. If you're swapping offers and things like that and keep building up, especially if you're making content, like people will reach out to you already, like I've gotten a few. So that's what you need to do. Get an online sales job if you're trying to make money online, and then you can start your own business or grow a YouTube channel like I'm doing, and eventually sell a product or something of that nature. But that's the way to do it. And if you still feel lost, then fucking just stop watching videos, because it's pretty stupid. It's pretty stupid. Just think about it. That lady is looking at me. Anyway, just think about it. Like, you know all the basic shit already. You know how to do it. You know, like, don't watch porn, don't jerk off, don't eat bad foods, don't be a loser. Start trying to figure out how to make money, hold frame, be masculine, all this shit. Like, you know this shit already. Stop listening to the same fucking shit over and over and over again. Read books, connect with people. If you do that, when you do that, your life will change. Your life will change. Just, and it's not even like you want to be reading 5 hours a day, okay? I read like a few hours a day at this point, and I live in Tallahassee, Florida right now, but I'm moving back to Tampa, thank fuck. I'm gonna live with my dad at my dad's house instead of this college apartment, because I go to FSU. But I'm moving, right? And I'm so fucking happy, because when I was here in Tallahassee, like I had all online classes, all I would do basically is sit inside, work on my business, work my job, make videos, read books, shit like that. But now I'm going back to Tampa, so I'm actually gonna go out and do shit. Like, I'm not gonna be inside most of the day. Most of the day I'll be lifting, and I'll be outside meeting people, talking to people, networking with people, hanging out, going out to eat, like shit like that. I'm probably gonna read like 2 hours a day. I'll make YouTube videos. I'll work my job for a few hours, go to the gym, and the rest of the time I'll just be socializing. Like, that's such a crucial part of being alive. Like, I was gonna say being successful, but being alive, especially if you want to be happy and fulfilled, it all comes off the relationships in your life. So the quality of your relationships is the quality of your life, and that's fucking true. So you need to socialize. If you're sitting inside all day, you're never gonna be fulfilled or happy. So get to a place where you're not spending most of your time consuming. Okay, this is a big one. You have to be creating, not consuming. Create, don't consume. And that doesn't necessarily mean create content. You can also think of it as this. You need to be giving instead of receiving, okay? You're not a chick. You don't need to be receiving dick. You should be giving it to the world, right? And that sounds weird, but it's fucking true. You need to be giving yourself to the world. You need to be that guy who's helping people. You need to be the guy who's making the videos. You need to be the guy who's doing the job, who's reading the books, who's getting the experiences instead of just watching them or learning. Like, you need to be expressing yourself to the world by helping people, maybe even just helping your family members, working a job, giving yourself to the world, like giving yourself to the people in your life, serving them, making them feel good, solving their problems. That's the whole fucking point. You're alive. Don't be a fucking bitch, okay? That's the whole point. You're here is to give yourself. Stop receiving so fucking much. And I talked about this in one of my videos, but it's so fucking true. You have to limit inputs. Start putting shit out there. If you want to receive stuff back, put shit out there, and eventually in a few years or a few months you'll start reaping the benefits of that. But in the short term, guys, like, stop just being like the product, if that makes sense. Like, you're being the consumer, I guess. Yeah, you're just being the consumer. You don't want to be the consumer. You want to be the producer. You're going to be putting your will into the universe. And the thing is, the scary thing is, if you're not imposing your dreams onto the universe, you're going to become a part of someone's dream. And that is fucking huge. A good example of this is working as an employee. What are you doing? You're just helping the owner or the CEO on his dream to grow his business. You're just part of his dream. You never even thought about having your own business, or you never actually started your own business. You never fully committed to your dream. Now you've become part of someone else's, and that is fucking scary. And that's true with a lot of different areas. It's not just working. Okay, it's true with a lot of different areas. So that's fucking scary. You shouldn't want that. I don't fucking want that. I want my goals to be fucking what takes place. My life, my goals, my fucking dreams, and I'm gonna fucking get them. I'm not gonna be part of someone else's. Fuck that. I'm not gonna, no, that's bullshit, right? You can't live like that. You have to go out and fucking do shit. Like, this is what pisses me off. You're not doing anything. You're just watching fucking videos. Take action and fucking do something for once. Fuck. Stop being a bitch. Stop being a fucking pussy. This is what you have to do. Fuckers. Alright guys, that's it for this video. And I know you motherfuckers enjoyed this shit because I'm speaking from my heart. I'm speaking from my heart, so I know you enjoyed this, and then I know it was valuable. If you want to talk to me, message me on Instagram. A few of you guys already have, which is pretty sweet. Message me on Instagram. I'm on there like once every couple days. I re-downloaded it, and I check my messages. But message me on Instagram, leave a comment or some shit if you want to talk. And let me know how I can help you, because I'll do my best to do so. Like, also, if there's something specific you want me to talk about, put that in the comments as well. Like, I want to talk about different subjects, help you guys out as much as I can. I'm not an expert in any means, but help you guys out as much as I can. All right, anyway, guys, that's it for this one. Take care. Peace.